Okay, so our next agility drill that we're going to do is going to be a ladder drill. So we're going to do a few different drills with the ladder. The first one is going to be simply just an in and out, where you're going to be in front of the ladder first and you just jump out, then jump in. So I'm going to do that for us. Ladder drill is a hopscotch, where you're going to have your feet out, and then you're going to bring one foot in, and then feet out, and then one foot in. You're going to alternate the feet that you're jumping on each time that you are going down. So now what these ladder drills are really working on is your quick footwork, and with soccer that's obviously very important because you're constantly passing the ball and using the ball. So this is really going to help to get your feet moving faster. It'll help you be a faster athlete, and it'll help you with your better soccer skills and everything. So this is a really good workout for your calves, for your legs, and it's good to do off season and during the season. So now we have box jumps. So for a box jump, basically you're trying to jump up onto a platform. What you want to do first is you want to bend your knees. You want to make sure your knees aren't over your toes, but just behind them. Stick your butt out and have your hands back behind you. You want to make sure that you're starting off with your weight in the back of your heels and then driving yourself forward to a standing position on top of the box. You want to make sure that you land softly and have a lot of control. What this does is it helps with vertical jump, which for soccer is important because you do need leg strength, and you need to make sure that your legs are strong. So you want to use your hands and your arms to really propel yourself forward. So it would look just like this. So our next exercise we're going to do is forward and backward lunges. So what you're going to do is you're just going to step right out and bend your knees. You want to make sure that your knees are not going above your toes and that your legs come at a 90-degree angle with the ground. So you want to just do some forward. And then you want to reverse, take a step forward and take backwards. What this is really working is all leg strength. So you're working on your quads, hamstrings, calves, which obviously for soccer is very important since you are spending most of your time kicking the ball and running down the field. Okay, so now we're going to do rotational step-ups. So you're going to start with your feet parallel right next to the step. You can do it at any height that you feel comfortable stepping up onto. You're going to hold the dumbbells straight next to your arms. You don't want to bend your arms. Just keep your arms nice and straight and hold on to the dumbbells. You're going to take your inside foot, turn it, and step right up. Then you're going to take the second foot that you stepped up with and step right down. You're just going to keep doing that for the whole time. Then you're going to switch, and you're going to use the other leg as your inside leg step up. This is another really good exercise for leg strength. You're building your calf muscles, you're building your hamstrings. And for soccer, it's very important. You're working on a lot of strength here. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is push-ups. So you want to make sure that your arms are underneath your shoulders. Good. And you're going to extend your legs out. You want to make sure that your back is straight and that your butt is slightly up but not too up. You don't want to sink your hips or raise them too far. You want to make sure that your head, just like hers is facing down right towards the ground. You don't want to bring it into your chin. You don't want to extend it back. Just have it facing right down. Just push up. And there's also different varied push-up positions. You can get on your knees and you can have your legs crossed from the back, and then you're kind of just going to push forward a little bit more if you need to do it this way instead. But again, push-ups are just a good chest, upper body, core exercise that really just helps to bring everything that you're doing together. Okay, so just as another core exercise, we're going to do a standard crunch. So you want to make sure that your legs are flat on the ground and that your hands are right beneath your head like this. And you're going to come up just a couple inches off the ground, Good. You want to keep your lower back down, but just raise your shoulders up. Make sure your core is tight the whole time so you're getting a good workout. You don't want to push your hands on your head or, hurt your neck. You want to they're just there to support, just as kind of something to do. And again, this is just a good all-around core exercise. Get your core really engaged, which will just help you be a better athlete. So next we're going to do planks. So what you're going to do is you're going to be on your forearms, and your forearms are going to be together, just like that. Good. And what you're going to do is you're going to extend your legs out into a push-up position. You're going to make sure that your hips are up, but not too high up, and that they're not sinking. You want to keep your head facing towards the ground. Don't bring it back. Don't face it forward. Make sure that your body is in one straight line, and just hold the position. Make sure you're tightening your core. And again, this is just a really great exercise to strengthen your core and engage your core. Okay, so next we're going to do wall sits. For wall sits, you're really working on core stability and leg strength, and really just overall, this is a great exercise for soccer. You're helping getting a strong core, which helps you to run faster and be a better athlete. So you can do wall sits anywhere. You can obviously do it in a dorm room, since that's what I'm doing here. And what you want to do is you want to get your butt down all the way. Put your back flat up against whatever surface you're leaning on, and your head back against it too. You want to make sure that your hips are making a 90-degree angle with whatever surface you're against, and your knees are making a 90-degree angle. They can actually be a little bit less than 90, but you want to make sure they're there. You want to make sure your feet are flat on the floor, and that your knees are not going over your toes. For your hands, you either want them on your hips, you want them out in front of you, or you want them over your head. Just make sure that you keep the position and keep your core tight the whole time. Keep your eyes focused straight ahead. To make it harder, you can even lift up one foot and do a bunch of different variations.
Okay.
Now it's just...
Oh man.
Rolling. We're going. Let's go. Rolling. Ready. Ready. Going.
Okay, so next we're going to do wall sits. Sarah!
I'm sorry. Okay. I cannot laugh.